Hello, my fellow haunters. It's Robbie from Night Fear Haunted House, and I am going to talk to you today about some screen printing for a haunted house t-shirt. I am in my basement right now. I've got a screen printing press that I have made a screen, and I'm going to kind of explain how I made the screen. Um, yeah, you can make your own haunted house t-shirts if you do this, and it's not very difficult to do. So let me show you. All right, here is my screen printing press. Uh, you don't really need a press. I've seen people, they have a screen and they'll set it right down on the shirt without the press or anything. So you can just, if you can buy a screen, but if you'd like to buy a press, that's always a plus, but I'm just doing a one color here. And so here's the shirt right here, that one of the shirts that I did, and it's just a black color, just a black shirt. So yeah, so what you do is you put the screen over the shirt, and you have your image burnt onto the screen, and then you take a squeegee, or if you have like, a piece of plastic or a piece of straight edge rubber of some kind, you can pull the ink across and it will print on the shirt. Because wherever the emulsion isn't, the ink goes through. The way that you create this is that you, first off, this right here is emulsion, and this kind that I got here, you don't really need to mix. Some of them you need to mix, but this one, if you can see, it's Hi-Fi photopolymer emulsion. I got it online. This stuff that I got, you can just put it right on the way it is. Now, one thing about the emulsion is that it can't be in regular light, because as soon as it hits light, it starts to harden. And so you want to have like, what's the best thing to use is a bug light, which is like a yellow light bulb, and you can get those at any store. Well, a hardware, or any big store that would have like light bulbs and stuff. I've seen them a lot of different places. So you put that on the screen. What you do is you want to have the screen at an angle on the ground, probably a piece of board under it, and then you kind of, the way I do it, I put tape around the edge, just a masking tape, and then I just put a nice thin layer of the emulsion on the screen. And you have to do this, remember, in total, with a bug light, so that there's no UV hitting it. Some people say you can do it in real dim light. I haven't tried that, but apparently it can work. It can work, because people have talked about that. And then you put it in a dark box or in a closet or something where there's no light shining in, and let it dry. And then you want to go on, like a standard editing program, and make a black image of your, make sure that it's black, of whatever you want to go on your shirt. And then you take that and you go to like a place, and get a transparency, like like any kind of office store usually will make a transparency for you. It's just a piece of plastic, and then they print the black image that you've created on the plastic, and then you put the plastic on top of the where the emulsion's dry, and you can put it out in the sun to let it harden, or you can, I used a UV lamp to let it harden, and it worked out great. It took about 8 minutes. It might take longer in the sun. And then you want to get some ink that's made for screen printing. I have like purple and black and different colors. I've got some yellow and some red right here. Then you find some, you get some t-shirts, and you put the ink on, and you pull this across it, and it'll print that onto the shirt, and there you go, you've got your shirt. And you can do this to get your name out there and whatnot. So anyway, thanks for watching about screen printing, and if you have any questions, leave a comment and make sure to subscribe to my video. Alright, happy haunting.